Hello and welcome to Inside Marval, the series where we shine a light on the people and ideas that drive innovation at Marvel Software. I'm Zara, Head of People and Corporate Communications here at Marvel, and I'm delighted to be joined today by Callum, our Sales Manager, who's playing a pivotal role in developing and growing Marvel's partner ecosystem throughout 2025. Callum, great to have you here. Can you tell us a little bit about yourself, your background and your role here at Marvel?
My background is quite varied, has generally always been in technology, and I've worked with large government organisations, kind of doing on-the-ground work, being inside hospitals or inside councils, doing their deployments for them, and then have moved through to helping organisations procure the best technology for themselves. So on the ground, that meant that I have an intimate relationship with service management, so we have to get everything delivered. And so I've then kind of joined Marvel in the last couple of years, focused on reaching wider organisations and making sure they can understand what we can bring to the table. And so, I handle the UK and a lot of Northern Europe as well for us.
Let's get to know you. Thanks, Callum. Now, diving into the core of today's topic then, so partnerships we're talking about today. Tell us why building a strong partner ecosystem is such a great priority for Marvel this year.
So the basis of it is that Marvel has really taken on the kind of mission of simplifying service management. It is our belief that the industry has become far too complicated and reliant on large organisations to deliver projects which tend to be time-consuming, expensive, and take far too long to deliver. So this mission of simplifying this and making service management accessible for organisations is incredibly important to us. Now, with the aim of reaching as many organisations as possible with this mission, partners are our best route through that. And partners will allow us to gain access to the kind of senior leaders that we need to have those conversations with, and we can help the partners on their kind of journey of service management.
Great, no, that's really insightful. And I guess now thinking from a customer perspective then, how would you say our partnerships sort of translate into real sort of tangible benefits for anyone that's using our solutions?
So for customers that use Marval, the major benefits is around governance of data and ensuring that all internal and external, to a certain extent, services are held to the right standards and are able to deploy in the manner that organisations want them to. And so through our partners and the use of the software, we're able to give people true control of their internal and external services.
Okay, thank you. And sort of looking ahead, let's say into 2025 and beyond, what kind of partners are we actively seeking to work with this year and beyond? And what are we hoping to achieve through these collaborations?
So there's some key partner types, let's call them, that we're looking to work with. One that is more sort of new to the industry, let's call it, is the kind of managed service providers that are currently running the IT departments for organisations. Traditionally, and from my experience of working in them, there hasn't been a huge connection with service management providers. There's been a lot of ticketing systems and a lot of kind of more simplistic versions of the software. And my belief is that working in that partnership with MSPs means that we can benefit both parties. They will be running the IT, and one of the defining factors in the quality of service you can give organizations is how well their internal services are managed, how well they can report issues, and how well they can communicate with the internal customers, the users at those organizations. And so MSPs, I feel there is a gap for them to be not only managing IT from an external perspective, but really championing the processes internally for those organizations. And so MSPs, I think, will be a key area for us. The other sort of type of partner that we'd really like to work with more would be consultants that have a specific target within service management and ITIL as a whole. And that's simply because MSM is one of the most ITIL aligned solutions out there, and our organization's co-founded by one of the co-authors of ITIL. So anyone that is truly working in the service management space will want to work with a solution that is that ITIL aligned, really. We are looking at resellers as well, and I'd be open to conversations with anyone that simply wants to resell our product, as we have a vast team of people that can do most of the consultancy. But really, I want to be working with partners where they're ingrained in organizations and we can really understand the outcomes that all three parties in that environment are looking for.
Great to hear. So really targeted focused approach then this year. Great. So what about the value that we offer in return? So how does partnering up with Marval open up sort of unique opportunities for other businesses who want to work with us?
Well, I'll go through those type of partners and kind of the unique value that each of them would get. With MSPs, they add not only to their bottom line through reselling our solutions and the consultancy that we can do for them, and they get a variable percentage depending on kind of size of project from those, but they also make sure that their customers are incredibly sticky. It's particularly difficult for a customer to leave you as an MSP if not only do you handle their IT externally, but you handle their internal service management system as well. And so really, MSPs over the last 10-15 years have been trying to add additional solutions into their product stack. And I think service management, it could become the kind of hub of that. And it really ingrains them in the organizations that they work in. I think for consultants, the benefits to them is that they get a solution that's very flexible, and they can ensure that what they preach when it comes to sticking to ITIL or to individual frameworks is also relayed in the software that they're giving to their customers. Many other solutions try to get customers to align their processes to the solution, whereas we try and get the solution to align to the processes and make sure that best practice is always being put in.
So true essence of partnership, I think, then this year, and exciting to see how that all pans out. Thank you. So to wrap up this conversation, what do you think really truly sets Marval apart as a partner in the IT software space?
I think really it's the story that goes with Marval, and then those key kind of product differentiators. Marval was one of the original solutions in this space, and as I said before, the founders kind of helped co-author a lot of the frameworks that we all stick to. You want to be working with the organization that has been in this game the longest, but also is trying to disrupt the market and truly add value. And with our kind of high-level mission of simplifying service management, I think that's a journey that a lot of partners can get involved with and get behind. IT as a whole is an incredibly complicated sort of beast globally, but we can do our piece to simplify that, and that should open doors for our partners moving forward.
Callum, thank you so much for sharing your insights. It's great and clear to see that partnerships are going to play quite a key role, I think, in accelerating Marval's growth and enhancing the value that we deliver to our customers in 2025 and beyond. So exciting to hear. And to everyone tuning in, thank you very much for being with us. If you'd like to hear more about Marval MSM or explore what our platform can do, even staying up to date with latest developments, then see the link below and head on to our website. But we'll be back soon, and more conversations and exclusive behind the scenes stories with the rest of the Marval team. So until then, stay connected and curious. Thank you for your time.